Hello, everyone. It's me, Aaron, here. Today is Monday, August 17th, 2020. As you can see, it is, or I don't know if you know what time it is, but it's late in the night. I'm doing this vlog a little. It's 8:06 right now, so it's a little after 8. But I'm just going to explain in this. Sorry. I'm just going to explain this vlog or what's been kind of going on. Just keep any updates because, yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, tomorrow we didn't do. So sorry. I was saying tomorrow. I'm sorry. Yes, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of I'm kind of a little all over the place right now. But what I'm okay. So I'm sorry if I didn't do a vlog yesterday. I just kind of was a little busy a little bit, so that's why I didn't get around to do a vlog. But I will say yesterday we did a couple things. We did So here's the thing. Yesterday I will explain about us a new cat because I know on Thursday before we left for New Jersey we did say we were looking at a cat, but so the cat we looked back at the cat that we saw on Thursday, Butterscotch. Um, and I mean, here's the thing. We didn't. Here's the truth. She wasn't really the kitty that you know, you know, we like. Here's the thing. It's like she's not really the same kitty that my cat was. She was actually a. She's not a tabby. I think she's a little more different than a tabby, but it's just I mean, she was fine and everything, but I'm not trying to sound rude or anything, but she just wasn't like we're gonna get a cat. We're gonna find a cat online that is actually something that kind of looks sort of like our cat because I like the tabby cats. So and our cat was a tabby. So yeah, we're definitely gonna find a new tabby cat soon. And also, I know I've been talking. I'm trying to think about what else to talk about, but I am starting to do those in-store demo videos pretty soon. So I do have those coming. I'm gonna actually start them tomorrow. I'll start with Peekaboo Clown. I actually planned certain dates of when I'm gonna upload them. So they will be uploaded. Not they're not gonna be uploaded every day. I'm even gonna have some in September too. I'm gonna upload in-store demo videos. But don't worry, everybody. Spear Halloween tours are coming. They're all coming right in the way. Um, so yeah. Oh yeah, I should mention too. I may want to talk about this maybe, but I maybe do want to give about my thoughts of the maybe 2020 season because I kind of do like a video sort of talking about what my thoughts are for what Spear Halloween has this year. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So um, as you know, this year is I think. Well, I'm just gonna say this. The themes this year are definitely not what I had kind of expected. I was thinking, I mean, I think maybe they'll do it like maybe I was originally thinking a little something different for this year, but maybe that my thoughts may happen next year and within the next, coming years. But so this year's themes are kind of like how they've been for the past few years. They're sort of just like connected with each other. So basically, like this year's theme is basically like islands. Like the back theme is apparently it's called Reaper's Island, and then the back it has a different name. I think it's like called Jack's Skull Cave or something. And I believe that's like it's also referred to as Skull Island. So yeah, the themes are decent. I mean, I can't say they're the best, but actually no, they're actually really good themes. I actually do like them. I even think the back theme is even better. Like I was originally I was worried a little bit that I was going to be in the middle because I kind of was. I last year I didn't really have a. I didn't really get into that really much to be honest. Having it in the middle, like I really hope like next year within the next year they have it like in the back again because I feel it more comfortable there. But I was not. I wasn't. I'm fine with it this year because the back theme's actually good, pretty interesting this year. Even with the props in it, it actually makes the theme very interesting. Um, but yeah. So the year itself is definitely not bad. I mean, I can say maybe I like one theme better than the other. Like I probably like the front theme better than the back, but both themes are still really cool no matter what. In order to maybe talk about what I think about some of the props, maybe I'll do that right now. So my top five, I'm probably just gonna say are I'm gonna start with number five, which will probably be Uncle Charlie. I know when he was the first announced, I know a lot of people definitely were like hyping him up because he was the prop that everyone was asking for. Everyone wanted to see him again, and it was definitely the time Spirit wanted to bring back a classic prop for especially since the start of the new decade, they just wanted to bring him back for like a 10-year anniversary. So yeah, they definitely listened to the fans on that one. I mean, here's the thing. I know some people may have wanted maybe some people. I mean, I think most people were happy with it, but I'm pretty sure some people maybe were expecting the original from 2010 to return. But here's the thing. I feel like if they did return the original, who knows how money or what much it would cost. So I guess it made sense for them to just make a version that's just a new version and all that. So yeah. Um, Other thing is number four would probably be maybe the butcher. I just thought about him. Like I actually did remember him earlier, but I just forgot he was one of my favorites because he's actually pretty interesting. I mean, he's definitely a. I guess I can say he kind of has the same motion as Michael Myers, although he doesn't have that same thing that Michael Myers does. So I wouldn't say that, but he has that same like body moving movement. So maybe that's why I'm a little compared to. But outside of that, he's actually a cool prop. I don't know what else people thought of him, but maybe they would think it would be a little strange. But here's the thing. I actually like him. He's actually really cool. He's actually really creepy. I do like the butcher. Number three would be probably this one. I'm pretty sure a lot of people like this one too, and maybe in the next ones for sure. But I would say number three would be Johnny Punk. Him on the guy on the kid on the swing. I think he's really cool. What I like about him is that what I like about him is that he's a. I like how I was actually hoping they would do a swinging prop, and I'm actually glad to see they did another swing prop. This one doesn't have a mouth movement, which I mean it doesn't matter, but it is cool. We at least got a prop on a swing, like the swinging type props. But so we got one of those this year. So yeah, he's very cool, Johnny Punk. I think that idea is really cool too, with having a kid on a swing with like a sort of covered in a clown mask, not like a mask, just like a like clown makeup all over. I actually think that's a cool idea. Um, yeah, but he's not bad. I like him. Number two, of course, I think a lot of people are agreeing with me with this one as well. Peekaboo Clown, of course, would be one of my favorites. He is really cool. He's basically kind of, I would consider him like the Hugs of 2020. I mean, he's just he's different than Hugs for sure. But I remember when there was a teaser of him, like I didn't know who it was because I didn't, choose to look. But I figured out that teaser that Spirit was promoting with those like eyes that I originally thought would be a Wacky Mole Clown remake. I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of other people were thinking too. But it turned out to be Peekaboo Clown, and since I found out in the story, and I mean he is awesome no matter what. He's a very cool prop, Peekaboo Clown. He's definitely going to be a lot of people's favorites, definitely for this year. And I mean, he could have a return next year too, but who knows? I'm not going to talk about much next year right now. But I mean, he could be one of the best selling ones. Who knows? But anyways, there's also in my number one. I will of course we'll start from my number one. Sorry. So number one is my favorite. Is I'm pretty sure everyone has this on their number one, but Harvester of Souls. I mean, Spirit made a prop that feels so like it actually feels so like it really feels creepy the way it is. I mean, it actually is like super scary. I mean, it's basically I mean, I know they've like used the name Harvester and everything with it again, but it doesn't matter. I guess that's just a name to like kind of like the name Collector. Just Harvester is kind of a little the same. But basically, what they made this prop so interesting is they made it so it's like a I don't know, a hooded figure just holding a girl and literally just like the fog coming out of her mouth. It's literally just the like soul that's actually getting in his mouth. So he's basically collecting the soul from her. And that's what makes it super spooky with the fog coming into out of her mouth and into his mouth. It's just crazy, that prop, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure a lot of people love the concept too. I'm pretty sure when everyone probably found out it was announced, I'm definitely thinking it was definitely all pretty much one of their favorites for sure, or it could have been their number one favorites like I was, but I definitely like I'm the number, definitely like I like him as my number one favorite. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people like him as his number one favorite as well. So yeah, I think he's definitely a very cool prop. Harvester of Souls, he's my favorite for this year. And for the other props, I'll just give very brief reviews on them. I'm just gonna go them by what theme they're in. The Hauntress, I do like her. She's kind of interesting. I mean, she doesn't really like. I mean, it's not like she's like the best, but she's kind of like a prop that was kind of hidden. I mean, I actually noticed her just in the back. I didn't know realize there was something to activate her. Then I realized there was a step pad, and then she just comes out. So I think some people are kind of not gonna realize her much, to be honest. The Huntress. I mean, I'm pretty sure people know, like anyone like me, that's like a Halloween hunter like me will know that she'll be there, but some people who like just walk in, they're probably not going to notice it, because she's kind of just in the back. Um, Punctured Pete, I do like him. Punctured Pete, he's really cool actually. He's not my favorite, but he is definitely like. So I found out this later because I realized that he was just like going on when I was in flagship. I just realized he's basically the prop that Torture Torso was last year, like a constant motion like prop. So yeah, it's basically that same thing with just having a prop that just kind of moves around from side to side, sort of. Well, a little different than Torso because he's not hanging, but same like moving around movement from whatever you could say. But yeah. So also we also have Fright in the Box. He's a very cool prop, Fright in the Box. I do like him too. There's a lot of props I do like this year, but Fright in the Box, I mean, he's cool. Um, but those ones I mentioned, my top five are my favorites though, for really. But yeah, Fright in the Box, not bad. He's cool. I do like him. Yeah, cool prop. Um, Red and Black Spider. I'm probably not gonna say much about him. I mean, he's just a reskin of Jumping Spider, so that's all I can say about him. I mean, I actually couldn't get him on, but I didn't really care much when I was in flagship. I don't know if there is a way to activate him or not. I didn't see it. I noticed I tried stepping because I thought there was a there was a step pad, and I also realized the prop that was on the top, like on the very back of the Fiend Twisted Tina, I thought it did something. I just found out it was a static prop, so it actually doesn't do anything. Um, which kind of is a bummer. I was hope I that prop looked cool. That I would hope that Wish had kind of did something that would be very effective, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Not that I'm disappointing, but I'm just saying, it could have been if they did do that prop as it would have been a great, prop as an animatronic rather than just a decoration. But whatever. And there was some surprising returns. I mean, I wasn't surprised about Dahlia, Crouchy, and Sam because I knew they were going to return, but I was surprised to actually see Pennywise and Jack Straw again. Here's the thing: I actually was not expecting Pennywise or Jack Straw um, to return, so that was kind of surprising. Like I mean, I actually did hear they were going to be returning. Like I thought it would just be the website, but I actually didn't know they were going to be in stores. So apparently they are in stores, which surprised me. I mean, Dolly and Jack Straw are kind of like the same prop, so that I guess it's kind of interesting. But yeah, so yeah, and then we'll try to think about. So, anyways, there is I'll mention now going from the back theme. I already did Harvard Store of Souls. Mommy's favorite. That prop's I mean, I don't hate that prop. I actually do think it's fine. I mean, it's not like the best because it's not like it has much motion or anything to it. But besides I mean, actually is cool. I mean, it has a. I actually don't think the props this year they've came out are bad. To be honest, I think all of them are decent, but like I actually couldn't find Red and Black Jumping Spider. I just call it a reskin. That's the only one I could put a negative to, just because it's the same thing. But when I first saw that, I mean, I was just like, oh, it's cool. I guess it's just a nice like it's actually a decent reskin. But I don't know. I wouldn't want to comment much on that because all the rubber props this year are better than that for sure. Um, but yeah, mommy's favorite's decent. She's just she just like talks while she like and I just realized she kind of has that same thing that like the gatekeeper kind of does. Like she kind of just moves like like gatekeeper from 2011. He just moved from like his arm just kept moving and apparently she's that same thing. She just like moves and then you can only activate her if you just like I don't know if you like you could just move your hand towards her and whatever. Um, and also like so also there was sewer varmint, which is an interesting prop. I guess it's kind of like I don't know if I'd say a gremlin like prop or like a it's definitely some type of rat like prop, which I do think is really cool. So that it reminded me of, like I said in my video, it reminded me of a double headed Cerberus. I mean, listen, it's the same kind of thing as Cerberus, although there's only two heads, not three heads. It's kind of the same thing with Cerberus a little bit because it's like a rat's version of Cerberus. That's basically what I'd say. Well, there's only two heads instead of three. And then there's the theme, and then there's the Nightcrawler, who he actually is a really cool prop. I actually do like the Nightcrawler. He's kind of reminds me, to be honest. He just like I don't know if probably some people are gonna. I'm not trying to sound like kind of rude here or anything, but he's kind of like he kind of looks a little emo-ish. I don't know if like you kind of recognized, like if you found out like when like if you kind of like realized, like if anyone saw his teaser, I'm pretty sure many were saying it's definitely an emo looking type prop. I mean, it definitely did remind us of think. I just think that when I see that too. So yeah. And then there's Miserable Marie, who is actually related to Punctured Pete, according to Spirit. But yeah, she's also pretty decent. She's pretty much like she's kind of like Twitching Banshee in a way, or not just in a way. She really is like Twitching Banshee pretty much. Well, she doesn't really have light up eyes and everything, but she's decent. Literally a Twitching Banshee reskin, I'd say, but she's definitely interesting. And then there's Angeline, who when I did see her, I was very impressed when I saw her. I mean, I like the fact that like they made a prop like a girl on top of a tombstone. I actually think that's a cool prop idea. In fact, I like how her legs kick. I really like everything about her, Angeline. So she was one of the props I was pretty impressed with when I saw her in store. She's one I like too. But once again, my top five favorites are Uncle Charlie, the Butcher, Johnny Punk, Peekaboo Clown, and Harvester of Souls are my favorites this year. So yeah, very good year for Spirit. I was hoping at least, like I said, even though I was thinking it wouldn't be as like, but apparently I guess I found out it was a continuation of what they did last year. So apparently it was supposed to be the sequel to the SS Riptide. Basically, it's basically the theme that Jack the Reaper took them to. That's where they keep strand. I don't know. That's where he took them. That island. So yeah, not bad. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for this today's DL5 Summer vlog. I talked about a lot, but I wanted to get all that talk on the way. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for today's DL5 Summer vlog, and I'll see you all later. Bye.